After a few months, I came into the music building for the first time, and it was exciting but also a little sad because when you used to walk into this building, it was just so alive. You know, you would hear a brass player on the fourth floor and classes going on and a singer singing somewhere. It was just so loud and lively. And when I walked into it, it was just silent. I'm a performance major, and so performing is a big deal for me. And I was terrified when the pandemic hit and we found out that we weren't going to be able to, be in this auditorium, in the classrooms, maybe on campus at all. No one really knew. I didn't know if we were just going to fall apart, but I always felt a little bit of underlying peace, knowing that we were in this together as a department and we were going to figure it out.
So basically, the science came out that we had to do a few things to remain safe while singing. Social distancing, masks, and then very short amounts of time to be together, half an hour maximum, and then we had to leave the room and let it air out. We tried several different buildings and being indoor and outdoor in different places on campus, and none of it was really working. So we really knew that if we could find something better, we were going to go for it. I had heard of a colleague even considering such an idea of doing a garage because the acoustic is better. So, we were lucky enough to just have that brand new garage across the street from our music building, and we thought, this is possibly a game changer for us. The benefits of being in the garage were several aspects. One, we were able to be outside, so the airflow was continuing to go. Number two, we could be closer together, 6 feet apart instead of 10. The acoustic inside the garage was really quite nice, and they got to be with each other. They got to have that interaction, which so many students were cut off from everyone, and that seemed to almost be as big of a benefit as the music. We are preparing for our final performance of the year, which is going to be in the garage, and we actually get to invite an audience to come and join us.
I just felt so grateful to be a part of a university and a part of a department that wanted to give their students that in-person experience and make it work so that we could perform and feel safe at the same time.
Anytime we put this much work into something and we perform in such an unusual circumstance, it's incredibly rewarding. It feeds the heart and the soul of these people who have been under such a difficult circumstance, and it's really the reason why we went through all the work and all the trouble to put this together, is to bring that positive feeling and that hope back into everyone's minds and hearts, even just for a little bit.
I just remember feeling so proud and accomplished, and it wasn't about performing in the concert. It was just the fact that we had worked through so many trials all semester and we were finally here.
I've always admired the students here at TWU, but this experience of making something beautiful out of a horrible situation really shows what true pioneers they are, willing to sacrifice and put the work in and think outside the box in order to still be successful and contributing members of our community.